All right, guys, let's do this. Welcome to December. All right, guys, let's start. So, if you have been around me for a little while, you're gonna be able to get this really quickly. If you haven't, then this will help you out and give you a light bulb. So, let me start off with this trivia question. If you, as I said, if you've been around me for a little while, you might get this. So, what I want you to do is put the answer in the chat box. What is the best way to predict your future? What is the best way to predict your future? Hearing somebody, so I'm going to mute again. Got it? Put it in the chat box. I want to see everybody's answer. Important to take a stab at it too, even if you don't know it. Let's see what we got. All right, here we go. The best way to predict your future is to create it. If you aren't being pulled into 2019 and beyond with a vision of a future that excites you, then you are living in the past. And here's the key thing: you will create your past. Does that make sense to everybody? I'm going to read it again because it's really profound, and I don't want it to come off as like a cliche or just something that Derek says on Mondays. If you aren't being pulled into 2019 and beyond with a vision of the future that excites you, then you are living in the past. And because we get what we think about, you will create your past over and over. This is why a lot of people end up on plateaus and they don't move forward. Does that make sense to everybody? Okay, cool. There's this famous quote. I don't know if you guys have heard it in Alice in Wonderland. It says, this is like a paragraph from it. It says, one day Alice came to a fork in the road and she saw a Cheshire cat in a tree. Which road should I take? She asked. The Cheshire cat's response was, where do you want to go? I don't know. Then, said the cat, it doesn't matter. So today you're going to take a minute and make some decisions about your business so you know which road to take. Before we start, I want to talk to you for a minute about the process of decision making. Guys, I don't know if this is going to be eye-opening for any of you guys, but this was super a big light bulb went off for me when I was doing research on this thing here, because this is what psychologists tell us. Psychologists tell us that we make on average 285 decisions every single day. Now, here's the key thing: is each one of those decisions takes energy. So they also tell us that we only have so much decision energy each day. Does that make sense so far to everybody? Okay, so when we hit the wall of our decision energy, that's when we literally can't make good decisions anymore. And the only way to get our decision energy back is to go to sleep and do it again the next day. So the psychologists actually have a term for it. They call it decision fatigue. Decision fatigue refers to the deteriorating quality of decisions made by an individual after a series of decision making. It is now understood as one of the leading causes of humans making irrational choices. Okay, I'm going to give you an example right now. This is why grocery stores put all the candy by the register, because they know that people just went through the grocery store and made hundreds of decisions on what they should buy or the best cost or whatever, and they are actually depleted at the end. And there's a good chance that the customer is going to make a bad decision and buy candy for them. Okay. Decision fatigue is also a big reason why good, well-meaning people like us can get angry at people that we love the most, or our teammates, or anybody else. It's why one of the big reasons that we break our budgets. It's why one of the big reasons that we break our diets. So one of the keys to being successful in both life and business is to not fight this, not think that you're Superman or Superwoman, but to understand it and to use it to your advantage by making decisions in advance. Does that make sense to everybody? What we're doing here is you make decisions in advance when you have energy. You make good decisions. And when you make good decisions, all you have to do is just follow that. Before Obama became president, on his path to becoming president, he was extremely busy. And what he said, one of the keys to success, which I thought was fascinating, is he literally only had two different kinds of suits, gray and blue. And he had 30 of each of them, and he only did laundry once a month. And the reason why is he said he didn't want to spend any decision energy in the morning figuring out what to wear. And because he wanted to use his decision energy on big matters like, how to become president. So what I want to do is use the rest of this call is for you to make some important decisions in your life so that you free up space in your mind that you just made a decision, you can go and follow that decision, and you don't have to use your decision energy. So in order to make good decisions, the best way that I've done it in my life is to get really present, okay? The best way that I know how to get present is to focus on your breath and be intentional on your breath so you can make some good decisions. Again, the psychologists tell us that the best way to breathe is what they call belly breathing, which is breathing in right where your belly button is, up and down. So instead of the chest breaths, where we take these short breaths all day long, is to take big belly breaths. So we're going to do 3 for the count of 3 in and 3 out right now, so that you're in a great place to make great decisions for yourself. So first, just become conscious that you're breathing. And as you become conscious that you're breathing, start breathing with your belly. So up and down with your belly button, or out and in if you're sitting up. I'm kind of laying back right now. Into the count of 3 and out to the count of 3 for 3 breaths. Okay, let's come back into this moment. We will start everything that we ever do in the history of coaching with mindset. So let's start with your mindset first for the first decision. Ask yourself this question. Are you able right now to make a commitment that no matter what happens with rates or anything that happens in 2019, that you are going to be successful? Are you able to make that commitment? I'm going to stop screen sharing for a second right here so I can see everybody. Okay, cool. To get a little energy in here right now, let's do a quick exercise. Everybody come up with one thing right now that you love about the mortgage business. So in the chat box right now, what's one thing that you love about the mortgage business? I'm going to read them all. People, customers, realtors, educating, meeting new people, flexibility, serving others, serving my customers, flexibility, freedom, people, freedom, serving people, watching family get their keys, helping first-time home buyers, providing home ownership, getting to know my clients, doing things the way I want to do them. Every day is different. Helping people buy their dream homes, unlimited potential, solving problems. I love helping people. Building relationships, freedom, helping people, freedom, smiles I get to create, time, flexibility, educating realtors. Every client is different. Helping families, serving people, loving, helping families get into their home the right way. Flexibility to work the way I work best. Teaching people, helping people, flexibility, meeting new people, freedom, serving my clients better than anyone else. I love getting homes for people, the people in the relationships. I have total control over my own success. I love putting together people's financial puzzles. Educating clients, freedom, flexibility, the ability to change people's lives. I love serving clients, helping others make good financial decisions. Great job, guys, right there. A round of applause right there for you guys on that one. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay. Oops, I went too far. Hold, please. Okay, 2. All right, now pull out your calendar. I'll share a calendar for you guys too if you want me to. Let's get some clarity around your holiday schedule right now. Here's the key question. When are you off? When are you on? Okay, so if you don't have a calendar right now in front of you, let's look at this right now. December 25th falls on a Tuesday. This is one of those days where you can get off a lot of time if you desire. Okay, so if you work to the 20th or you work to the 21st right now, because Tuesday is Christmas, 24th is not a business day. 26th usually isn't a business day. So make a decision right now. Are you off that whole week, or are you coming back to work sometime on the 26th, 27th, 28th? There's no right answer here, guys. Okay, this is what the right answer is that you make a decision and you stick with it. Because here's the key. What most people do is they say, I'll figure it out when it gets there. And if you haven't made a decision in advance, if you're on or you're off right now, usually it creates resentments in somebody, right? So you might have your family in town, and if you haven't made a decision, you haven't told people in advance that you're off, well, then you feel compelled that you need to answer the phone. Now you're answering the phone, and your mom's going, man, I drove here all the way from Florida, and you won't even stop working on the 26th. Okay, so make a decision right now. I want to see everybody in the chat box. When are you on? When are you off? No right answer. There's no right answer here. You know, for the people that need a break, if you're feeling burnout, if you want to use that as a buffer so you can sprint right now, you can legit get 11 days. You can be off on the 21st right now. That next week is an easy week to be off. The week after that is New Year's Eve, and then January 1st. So you can legit get 12 days off if you want to too, if that's what you need right now for your life or your business. But be intentional. Put in the chat box right now, what is your holiday schedule? Now, once you have your holiday schedule, I want you communicating that to everybody, your referral partners and your clients. So if you're off right now, now is the day that you're telling everybody that you're off. Hey, favorite realtor, just to let you know, I have family coming in town for the week of the 24th. And so I will be unavailable until the 31st. If you tell somebody in advance when they're not messaging you, they're totally cool with it. Okay, so if you want off, the key is to communicate that early and often to your team, to your referral partners, to your clients that are in process. And by doing that now, you can create the time off. Now, again, I'm not putting that on anybody too. If somebody says, hey man, I am in the zone right now, I'm going to work through Christmas. Awesome. Use that for your advantage too. Tell people that you will be available during Christmas. That's a great thing to talk to people about. Does that make sense to everybody? Awesome. Okay. The next decision that we're going to make is, what is your holiday gift plan? Make the decision now. A decision might be, you know what, I'm so behind, I've got so much stuff going on that this year I'm not going to do a holiday gift plan. That's fine. Okay, if you make a decision. What's not good is if you keep in your head going, yeah, I should really think about doing that holiday thing, and you do that all the way to the 21st, and then you start beating yourself up on the 22nd, or you start running around doing everything. Okay, that's not good. What's good also is, hey, you know what? Right now, I'm going to send a personalized letter to all my A clients or my A referral partners, the people that do multiple transactions for me, the people that refer business to me. I'm going to write each of them a personalized card, and there's 40 of them. So I have 21 days left. So I'm going to write 2 a day. That's an amazing plan. What is your plan? Aaron Crossley, are you on right now? I heard a cool one the other day that I wanted to share with you. If you are on, Aaron, unmute yourself. If you're not, no worries, because you can't hear me anyways if you're not on. I don't see him on. No, he's not on. Does anybody have a cool holiday card idea or holiday gift idea that they want to share with everybody, just to give somebody a some idea? You can just unmute yourself and rip it if you do. First one that unmutes himself wins. Somebody unmuted themselves. Is that you, Kim?
It is.
Yeah, share it. What is that?
So I look for my top realtors that I close 2 or more this year. And Mary, my assistant, went shopping on Friday, and she got these for my realtors. So stinking cute. And then the other one is these filled with potpourri and balls and stuff like that. Those are just for my top realtors. And then I'm doing videos to my clients that I closed this year.
Love it. Great plan. Great job, Kim Venable. Who else has another plan that they want to share to maybe inspire others?
It's Eric, and throughout this year, I've actually been writing awesome Christmas awesome-grams to the listing and the buying agent on every deal that will be mailed out in December. And it just basically says, Christmas is awesome, and so are you. Thank you for being a great listing agent on with the address, or Christmas is awesome, and so are you. Thanks for taking such a great care of the Smiths earlier this year. Merry Christmas, Eric Zanatelli.
Dude, that's a fantastic idea, man. That's a fantastic idea. Who else has got one? Anybody else sitting on one? Doesn't matter how small it is, too. This isn't like a contest. This is a hey, I'm intentional. I'm doing this.
Derek, we have I'm doing my best realtors get a grateful board, which is what I send my clients, where we have a custom made with their name. So it says the Vinings are grateful for, and it has little clips on it, and they can write every day what their family's thankful for and clip it on there. So my 10 best agents are getting that. And then my VIP clients are getting Christmas ornaments that have customized Stoner Venable Team M&Ms in them, mailed to their house. And my network and all of my clients will get a video just before Christmas with me in a Santa hat, just being silly.
Yeah.
And we're doing a vision board party to VisionCast for 2019 this week as a Christmas party for our agents. And then Kim and I are doing that together.
That is awesome. Thank you for sharing that, Jenny. Okay, guys, let's move on. Hopefully that inspired some of you guys. Again, the key decision is just make a decision now. A decision of, man, that was a great idea, Eric. I'm going to do that next year. Or Jenny or Kim, now I'm on it, is a decision, right? Just don't let any space in your head. This is the time right now where you make a decision. Or, you know what, I'm going to do this right now. Make that decision right now. And we're going to the next one. Okay, cool. Let me go back to presenting view here. Okay, ready? Now take yourself to Christmas Day, okay? So that's approximately, it's 3 weeks from tomorrow. Now take yourself out to that. You're sitting around and you're with your family, your friends, and your loved ones, and you say, I am feeling so amazing because of what I accomplished in the last 3 weeks. What is that for you? And start like this. What is the most important for you to do that you can be very, very relaxed? So you can be very relaxed. What's the most important? What's the second most important? What's the third most important? Do it in priorities right now. What's the most important for you over these next 3 weeks? For you to feel 100% excited about the progress that you made by Christmas. We have a 3-week sprint opportunity right now. This is a busy time of year. So it can be personal, it can be professional, but what is it for you? 3 things. What are the top 3? And I want you guys to keep this, and I want you to look at it every day until you get there. One more minute. Who's got something here? I'm not looking for anybody to share anything personally, but anybody that has anything business related right here. Who's got something business related that they want to share to inspire others? Dante, is your hand up? Go ahead, man.
Yeah. My biggest thing is something that's been weighing on my mind for a little over 1.5 to 2 years right now, and that's to have my database completely up to date and organized and get a mailer out.
Dude, awesome. That's a fantastic one. Who else has one? Who else is feeling inspired right now? We got a 3-week sprint opportunity in front of us right now. Who's feeling like, man, I am ready to sprint right now, and I want to share my energy? Everybody's a little tired. It's Monday morning. Come on, somebody's fired up right now. Who's fired up right now? They want to share. Shira wants to share. Go ahead, Shira. You don't mute yourself, though.
I am fired up to meditate a minimum of 20 minutes every day. I am playing tennis every day, and I am tracking food every day so that when I show up in Orlando, I am on, baby.
Awesome.
I have also may or may not have just drank this whole cup of coffee.
Awesome. Thanks for sharing. Anybody else?
I will. So I am holding space for 2 clients that if there are events that they're in their way. So I'm holding space that they get out of their way so they can close, because they have families that are really counting on them to close by Christmas to make their dreams come true.
Awesome. You got a 3-week closing out in front of you right now. So that's cool right now. Thanks for sharing that. All right, guys, let's go to the last one. Okay. Now, I'm going to show this one, and this is also one that we are going to do an absolute deep dive this year at Elevate into this one, because what I've seen now over the 4 years of coaching is that people really just don't know where they're at in where their business is to set really good goals year over year. So we're going to do a deep dive into what I'm going to call a 7-year path to 100 million, which is we're just going to lay out a path for you guys so that you can see exactly where you are on the path based on the activities. But there's some people that aren't going to Elevate, and there's some people that I want to start thinking about this now. Okay. So here's the key question. This question is so important, because this is the question that takes away all the anxiety, all the fear, takes away all call reluctance, takes away social media reluctance, all the stuff that holds you guys back from just staying in the action and getting your goals. This is the way to ask the question around goals. How many families are you going to serve by helping them with their home loan needs in 2019? I'm going to read it again. How many families are you going to serve by helping them with their home loan needs? Does that make sense why it takes away all of the anxiety and the stress and everything that comes with this business, all the call reluctance? When you shift into, I am here to serve and to help, families need my help. That's why we get paid, guys. Okay? Because the 8-minute Rocket Mortgage isn't helping people. Okay? The local banks are not serving or helping people. We get paid because we serve and we help people navigate their biggest financial decisions. That's why we have jobs. That's why we get paid what we do. That's why we get paid really well, because it's a huge value add to clients. They need you. Your network needs you. Your community needs you. Your referral partners need you, and your clients need you to help them in 2019. Ready for this? And so whatever goals that you guys set out, it's always, if you speak from that place, that's where you can beat down everything with video, right? Then video is just a better way for you to get out there and serve more people. That's why Wednesdays, that's why you talk to referral partners, not to make more money, not to hit any vanity goals or to hit any goals so you can say I'm number one, or the whatever the plaque is that anybody's working for. That's what will keep you in anxiety and fear, and you won't be able to maximize your business, because when you speak like this, it's very easy to ask for referrals. Do you know any families that need some help with their home loan needs? It's a really easy way to ask for referrals, right? Everybody has struggles with dialogues around asking for referrals. They struggle with, how do I ask for things on social? Well, you have to first start with your own heart. And if your own heart is I want to serve and help families, it's super easy. Does that make sense, everybody? Cool. So for the people that are going to Elevate, you know, again, I'm going to lay out like each year by year. So where were you at in this part of your process each year? And then here's a really good goal to set for the next year. So we're going to do a really deep dive for a full day on it. But again, there's people on here that aren't going, or people want to start thinking about this, because the truth of the matter is 2019 starts today, right? We all know that the activities that we do are going to set up the next 30 and 60 days. So it does start today. And I don't think it's a wise time to have Elevate on December 1st. I think it's a lot better on January 2nd or 3rd when we're doing it, just because people are really busy right now. But the truth of the matter is 2019 starts today. This is the beginning of a new year today. So if you aren't going, or if you want to, you know, start thinking about this, what is it? How many families are you going to help next year? This is a key thing to get out of any kind of funk or depression around my current pipeline. Okay. Guys, it is ridiculously hard in this business to not think you're as good as your pipeline. And that's not the truth. You're as good as you, if your business is moving forward each year, even if volume stays the same, or you have, like, if we have a bad year and volume stays the same, if you've done a lot of work on systems, if you've done a lot of work on relationships, that's going to pay off in the future. So always being aware that this is a business. This is not just a sales commission job each month, right? That's really, really important. So how many families are you guys going to help next year? I want to see some people. Don 120, Julie 240, 216. Now, if you're looking at this and you're going, dude, I'm new and I don't want to put 50 because they're going to make fun of me. This is why I'm doing the path to 100 million, because everybody that's doing 240 was on a path at some point where 30 was a lot, right? So you have to know that the only thing that matters is where your business is right now and setting a good goal for your business. Man, we all get swept away into somebody else saying something, and then, man, I want to do 300, and you've only did 50 the year before. There's no way that's going to happen. It's just not going to happen, right? So set good goals for yourself right here. Guys, it is an absolute pleasure and honor to stand before you guys here on this Monday as we start 2019. You guys have an amazing week. Reach out if you need anything, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Love you guys.